Hello duckies, Andy Lippy here, and Divoom have sent me out the Pixoo 64, which we've got just here. I absolutely love this. I'm going to be taking you through exactly what it is and how to set it up and everything like that. It's pretty much the most awesome digital photo frame that you could use. You can put widgets on there. As you can see right now, I've got my YouTube information just here, my view count, subscriber count, 18,000, nearly 19,000. That's insane, isn't it? It's absolutely great for you streamers having something interactive in the background. And yes, I did say interactive. So without further ado, let's get on with it, alright? Put your rock over the stone. Much love. So just before we get started, Divoom did send me this out and they have sponsored this video. So thank you so much guys for sponsoring this video. So you're probably thinking, what exactly is Divoom? Well, they do a bunch of different products, from bags to speakers to just photo frames. The product we're going to be looking at today from Divoom is the Pixoo 64, which is the large LED panel. You can put a lot of different widgets on here. You can also just display any sort of pixel art. Honestly, there are so many use cases for this. You can also go one step further and pull information from different sources, like your social media stats or even financial info, so you want to see the Bitcoin price or even your gaming stats in certain games. Here you can actually see my good friend Waldo just using it as a photo frame that actually ties in with the game that he's playing to make it super spooky. You can even go further and make it fully interactive on your stream, just like my good friend Lifesaver is doing.
Uh-oh! Hey! Texas! Hey! Texas, a lot of kind. Texas!
If you guys would love me to do a video on that, please press a like and leave a comment below, and let's see if Divoom will sponsor another video. So let's take a look at the Divoom Pixoo 64. The box is pretty sleek and stylish and very minimalistic. Opening it up via just a cheeky little slide method. Really easy to get into. I was very impressed when I opened up the lid to see a lot of foam, a lot of padding. It made it look a lot more professional. There was a little cardboard tab at the bottom which revealed the USB-C cable. So it's USB-A to USB-C. And it's completely braided, so it is very durable. Pulling the Pixoo 64 out reveals the leaflet that has got all the information about the product, how to set it up, how to pretty much do everything. What's nice is it's full of little diagrams as well, so you really get the best idea how to work it. Now for the main event. Opening the Pixoo is exactly the same as opening the main box. You just slide it out and it's covered in a protective foam. Just slide that off as well to reveal the actual Pixoo 64. So the first thing that I noticed was this was very reflective. You can see straight up my nose. So taking a look around the device, it definitely feels like good quality. It is quite heavy at 700 grams. So on the side there is a button for power and brightness. There are also many different mounting holes around the device, so you've got many different ways of mounting it. So on the back I did notice there was a micro SD card slot. It did take a little while to get the SD card out. It was 512 megabytes in there, and getting it back in was even trickier. The USB-C power cable connects right next to the micro SD card slot, and it's got a nice little cable tidy to keep the cable out of the way. I did notice this little section at the top, and it took me a little while to pull it out, but as soon as I worked it out, I was like, oh, it's a stand. It took me a couple of attempts to actually plug it into the back, but as you can see, this tiny little plastic bit actually stands it up pretty well. It is quite sturdy. So it's nice to just kind of put on any desk anywhere. Remember, you will need a power point though. Don't worry though, if you don't have power where you want to put it, there are 3 different models of the Pixoo, and guess what? 2 of them actually are battery powered, so the smaller ones. You've got the smallest Pixoo, which is a 16 by 16 LED display, and you've also got the Pixoo Max, which is double that, it's 32 by 32 pixels. If you want to see videos about them, please let me know as well. I did notice there was a protective film on the front that was peeling off a little bit, so I was trying to attempt to get it off and it was very difficult, so I'm not sure if this was meant to come off. So to get this started, you can download the Divoom app from either the App Store or the Google Play Store. So once you get the device plugged in and turned on, it will bring this message saying waiting to configure. Jump into your app, go to the profile page in the bottom right, and you can press add device, and then you can actually use either Bluetooth or you can use Wi-Fi to pair the device. I would recommend using Wi-Fi though. You can press add device, and then once you get it all turned on and plugged in, it will say waiting to connect, and then it will ask you to put in your Wi-Fi password. It will then say on your app that it's connecting to Wi-Fi, and you'll get this message on your Pixoo screen as well saying that it is connecting. After a little while, it'll say it's connected, and then it'll also check to see if your device needs any updates. I recommend making sure you do the updates. Once it finishes the updates, it'll look like this, and it'll start giving you a bit of a demonstration of exactly what the Pixoo can do, going through some other GIFs and things like that. And that's pretty much it. You're ready to go. Let's get creative. So let me take you through some of the things we can do with the Divoom product range. It literally has its own social media where people can share their own creations, like this Ninja Turtle, and put it straight onto your Divoom. Super easy. You can create your own designs. This is great for anybody that loves making pixel art because you make it come to life. There are a bunch of different tools to make it easy as well, and you can see it happen in real time directly on your Divoom. You can create timers inside of the Divoom app that will actually use the Pixoo or the Divoom product to actually count down in real time. You can even keep track of scores on there so that it's a nice little background thing for your streams or something like that. Another feature I absolutely love was an audio visualizer. And then getting to the bread and butter, you guys would absolutely love this. There are so many different widgets and tools that you can use on there, such as this Overwatch one to display what level you are in Overwatch, how many wins you've got, or even the YouTube ones to display your view count, subscribers, and more. And what's great, you can actually activate all these different features using voice commands because it'll tie directly into Alexa or even Siri shortcuts. This is your main profile where you can actually collect different coupons so you can get discount in the shop. You can also save up points, and you know what points make? They make prizes, so you can actually purchase real life products or discounts with them. You can earn these points by spinning the lucky wheel every single day. You might get some points, you might even win a prize. So definitely make sure you do that spin. All in all, I do love the Divoom product range. It's like the perfect gift for any streamer or just people that are into old school gaming or pretty much just anybody. There is something on this device for everybody. So if you're looking for that perfect gift for that perfect somebody, this is the one for you. Obviously, if you use any of the links down below, they go a long way to supporting the channel as well. So thank you so much for that. I want to do a big shout out to all these people that help me make all this content free for you guys and full time. Please consider joining Patreon or the YouTube channel memberships. All the links are in the description down below. And most importantly, thank you so much Divoom for sponsoring this video, alright? I'll see you in the next one. Put your rock over the stone.